We have been going in different farms, visiting Malawian farmers to learn more about permaculture. I'm here at Paradise Food Chain, a farm that is owned by a young Malawian with his wife, a passionate farmer who has grown this farm from scratch. On this farm, we are going to walk around and learn methods of which we can use when you are growing our crops on your farm. It's no longer the traditional farming that we have always been learning from school. This is the way that Malawi should be going. So together, we'll be here on this farm to learn on how this Malawian farmer is making money growing food on this farm. So let's go. Okay, so welcome to Paradise. Permaculture Paradise Institute. Wow.
Home of agroecology,
Yeah.
home of permaculture. So that's Paradise.
Yes. Oh, this is good. I see you have got indigenous trees. Yeah, a lot of them.
Yes, so we keep heritage, we keep traditions,
Yeah.
we keep local foods. You know, these are foods that our parents used to eat.
Yes.
They've just been forgotten.
Oh, I see some beehives in there.
Yes, now, so these beehives is where we keep bees,
Yeah.
and the honey is sold in the shop.
Oh.
So the shop in town. So
yeah, the honey we saw in the shop there.
yes, the honey we saw in the shop comes from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is Paradise.
Yeah, paradise indeed. Paradise indeed.
Yes. So let me park in the edible car park. Our car park is edible.
This car park we can also eat.
We can eat the car park. We can just come out of the car and eat.
Wow.
So you're welcome.
Wow, thank you very much.
So this is our humble home.
So what is this?
This is our house.
A house.
The
Is it
house
where
of a
you stay?
farmer.
Oh, the
Yeah,
farmer?
This is the house of a farmer.
Wow.
Well, farming is not for the poor. It's for everyone,
Yeah.
and we can take farming far and beyond.
Yes.
And we can be living in expensive houses like this.
Imagine living in this paradise.
Yes,
You know,
with
where
that
you're
very nice
enjoying the
scenery.
fresh air.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah,
Wow, the beautiful scenery
yes.
and eating.
Come this way.
Food is everywhere.
Food is
Starting from the car park.
Yes, food is everywhere.
Yeah.
So we'll get to the car park. Let's get to the reception. It's paradise that you can be
I see bananas
Eating
here.
bananas right from the
So
plant.
you're actually harvesting a banana right in front of me.
Yeah, this one is for you. You can literally eat that one.
Sha, 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 sha.
Literally eat that one. Welcome.
I'm eating a banana straight from the tree. So for those people who don't know where a banana comes from, it comes from a tree like this.
Yeah, so welcome to our farm.
This is very interesting.
When you talk of farming,
Yes.
people think of the actual field.
Yes.
In permaculture, we focus on maximizing the potential of every square meter and make it productive.
Okay.
So when you can see here, you see the grasses.
Yeah.
We don't weed
Okay.
because the grasses are helping us to control erosion.
Okay.
You go to somebody's farm, it's got beautiful crops, but you go around the house,
Yeah.
everything is swept.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Oh, wow.
And if you look at the amount of water you're contributing, every square meter gives us 1,000 liters of water.
Yes.
And that's a lot of water.
Yeah.
And that's why you find a lot of our friends in the lower Chile being affected by floods.
Yes.
But that's an area where they get the least of our rain.
Yeah.
They get 500 to 700 millimeters of rain.
Yeah.
In Mchinji, we get 1,000 to 1,800 meters of rain.
Yes.
You know, and that's what is contributing to the floods. If we are not taking responsibility of collecting and harvesting the water.
So if a lot of people are doing permaculture practices around this area, we will be preventing the flooding that happens.
Exactly.
Wow.
Everyone contributes towards the problems as they can contribute towards the development.
Wow.
It's a collective effort.
Okay.
Whether positive or negative.
Sure. This is something that.
So now you see our driveways. You see papayas here, chinangwa, the cassava here.
Everything here is
edible. Ginger here.
I see some vegetables here.
Yeah, vegetables.
Wow.
See
And what is
here.
this?
Tree tomato.
That tree tomato we saw. That
the tree tomato we saw. That's a fruit tree. You're going to see plenty of this.
It's a very tasty fruit.
You remember in the past, we used to eat jam.
Yes. Yes. Jam.
These ones.
Yes.
These ones.
Yeah.
So the ripe ones are these here, which you can eat. Like these are ripe.
I was told that there's protein in here.
Eat that one. It's high in vitamin C.
Huh?
Very good immune booster.
We used to eat when we were young.
Yes, very nice.
Very
these ones, edible driveways. You find cherry tomatoes here, the very small tomatoes.
Yeah.
Cherry tomatoes.
Wow.
Moringa
tree.
Yes. Passion fruits. Local yams, chilas and palma. This one. Just the driveway. Just making the driveway productive.
And then when you say also like you leaving the grass, so you're saying that when the rain falls, instead of the water moving, it goes into the ground.
We are actually recharging the aquifers.
Aquifer.
Yes, the groundwater. So we are recharging the groundwater.
Okay.
The problem with people, they drill boreholes to harvest water, which came from rain.
Yeah.
So the rains falling on the ground, it's allowed to go, and they start digging to capture the same rain.
Yeah.
So for us, the primary source of water is rain.
Yes.
So we capture every single raindrop. In the process, we are charging the groundwater.
Okay.
So if you dig, you don't need to dig long.
Don't dig. Yeah.
You don't. That's why you find in most of the villages, the boreholes are drying because they are not recharging the aquifers.
There's no trees, they're not doing the permaculture practice.
Yes. So this is our bigger training room. We're going to get into there. So it's a conference hall, that one.
Okay.
And we have the rendezvous here.
Wow, this is the rendezvous.
The rendezvous here.
Is this where people, when they come to sleep over, where they can sleep in here?
Exactly. Tradition. So this is the grass from Mchinji.
Yes.
It's rammed earth.
So they had to compact the earth to build this. Like the way it used to be done in those days.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Then let's get inside.
Wow.
So you see.
Ooh. Wow. So this is solar power.
It's all solar.
Wow.
So we are completely off grid.
Completely off grid.
We are completely off grid. So this is solar.
Yeah.
Thatched, rammed earth, solar powered.
Yeah.
Yeah, traditional.
Wow.
No air conditioner.
Yes.
It's natural cooling. Room temperature.
This is very beautiful. I'm feeling it's so cool, as if there is a air conditioner in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then nice beds, Well, you can bring the town to the village.
To the village, yeah.
Life is what you make. You can build your own life.
Yeah.
So you can build your own life if you want to.
So when you have those tourists coming from outside Malawi, they sleep here.
They sleep here.
Beautiful.
And then we've got this is the normal toilet.
Okay.
Normal toilet.
Yeah.
But you know what happens? If I use the toilet and I flush, whatever I flush here doesn't go into the septic tank. It goes into a banana pit where we grow bananas.
Banana pit.
I'll show you the bananas. So we flush here, we're flushing water. We are flushing fecal matter and urine. That goes to bananas.
Everything.
You wash your hands here. Everything goes to bananas. I'm irrigating bananas here. Everything is connected.
So nothing is being wasted.
On the planet Earth, everything is connected, everything else.
That's the way Earth was designed.
Let me show you the bananas.
Wow. This is very, very nice.
Yeah. So actually,
no septic tank at all.
No septic tank. So I'll show you the banana here. This is the banana.
Huh?
This is the banana. So we call this a banana circle. So the pipe comes here.
Yeah.
Everything flushed. You are flushing water.
Yeah.
You are irrigating the bananas.
So even in the fecal waste is here.
That's fertilizer. That's fertilizer. So you are providing fertilizer to the bananas. People could be growing their own bananas. I'm going to show you lots of different bananas that we grow using this technique. And we don't like banana. We have bananas throughout the year.
So every rondavo has got this kind of setup.
This banana, that banana.
Wow.
So the visitors come here to learn. They give us money and they help us irrigate the bananas. I don't need to employ anyone to irrigate the bananas. It's free labor.
Wow. You're actually encouraging them to use the toilet more.
Exactly.
So that the banana must get enough.
Exactly.
Wow.
You know, scientifically proven research shows that the amount of urine that a single person loses per year is equivalent to the amount of fertilizer that you can use to grow food and feed one person for 1 year.
Wow.
That means each one of us was created with the ability to produce our own fertilizer.
Yeah, to complement to the earth.
Yes.
Wow.
We don't need to blame God on our own mistakes.
Yeah, it's true.
It's our own mistakes for not using fertilizer, for not using urine and the fecal matter. Yeah. It's not God's problem. You know?
Sure, but really I'm learning here. Wow.
Yeah, so you see every tree has got its own functions. Some of these trees we are keeping, so we'll be making our own mataba in the future. Yeah. Others are fruit trees, like this is mafo, this is mobile, mango here. We have unsati. Unsati is very good for the chickens. So unsati and papaya leaves.
Papaya leaves, good for the chicken.
Very good boosters for the chickens.
Wow.
So if you're keeping poultry, you can feed them papaya leaves, you can feed them moringa, you can feed them ansati, the castor, you can feed them chisoso, the blackjack. You've got it. So we have all we need. We have all we need.
I see you also got some signs.
Yes. So we've got signposts here.
Yeah.
Well, to make this as an outdoor classroom.
Yeah. Or outdoor classroom.
Learning about nature in nature makes much more sense than learning about nature in a classroom.
Okay.
So if you see a lot of people going to crossroads to talk about food, something is wrong in their heads.
Yeah. They should be going to where nature is.
It's a very neutral place.
Food is manufactured.
Exactly. So it's a very neutral place. You can't be talking about food at crossroads.
Yeah.
There's no any sign there.
They should be coming here and talk about food.
Celebrating the World Food Day on the farm.
Yeah.
Not the World Food Day at the ground, the football ground.
Yeah.
The football ground for football.
Yes.
You know, we need to educate ourselves.
Yeah.
So here we have this signpost in the garden talking about gardens. For example, these are the permaculture ethics.
Okay.
So permaculture embraces a threefold sense of ethics.
Threefold sense of ethics.
These are our beliefs that govern our behavior.
Beliefs that govern our behavior.
They are called ethics. So if you hear the word ethics, these are beliefs that govern our behavior. The way we do things, we are guided by these ethics.
Okay.
Care of the earth, which includes living and non-living things, because everything has got an intrinsic worth.
Yeah.
Everything is important.
Yeah.
So we can't apply chemicals here.
Yes.
Because we know it's an ecosystem. We can't apply fertilizer here.
Yeah.
Because we know it's an ecosystem.
Yes.
We are going to compromise living or even non-living things.
Yes.
So we focus on renewable energy, renewable resources.
Yeah.
So whatever we do to the planet Earth must not harm it or sacrifice it for our own benefit. So taking care of the earth. That's why you see that the trees are protected. Yeah. The leaves are allowed to fall the ground, and that becomes biomass.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, no, you don't sweep those leaves.
No.
When the fruits are lying on the ground, you leave them there.
Sweeping is for uneducated people.
Yeah.
Those who are fully educated by nature, they'll see that hyenas and lions doesn't sweep. They don't sweep. And we don't even hear issues to do with cholera. In nature,
you know,
that tells us that sweeping, it's our own mentality. We just convinced ourselves, you know. So that's taking care of the earth. We don't sweep. People care central to the way we design, because whatever we do for the benefit of the people. So we ask ourselves questions.
Yeah.
Do we have enough food?
Yeah.
And the food must be produced from where you live.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense to live in a beautiful house like this one and then go to a
buy
shop
somewhere food
and buy food, because food is meant to be produced
where you live.
Where you live.
Okay.
So people are central to the way we design, in the sense that the way we build our structures, the way we farm, the way we live, the way we do our landscape must provide for the needs of the people, being it oxygen, food, medicine, therapy, everything, peace of mind.
Wow.
So when you come to Paradise, for example, there's no loud music.
Yes.
No loud music.
I hear that. I don't hear loud music here.
And you can't even tell if there are people or not. You can't even see people.
But there's people.
We have staff members working right now. You won't even see them because it's a very organized place.
Yes.
It's not it's not a chaotic place.
Yes.
It's very organized. And the way the farm was designed, it was designed not to enslave gardeners.
Wow.
So you don't see the gardeners throughout the day.
So as they work here, they are also getting some therapy.
Therapy, we give them free food, but we also give them time to rest.
Yes.
How? Design. Permaculture focuses on design. If you miss the design part, you're just doing organic farming.
Wow.
So you don't need to confuse yourself between organic farming and permaculture. Organic farming is just substituting organic elements with synthetic elements, or synthetic elements with organic elements.
Okay.
Permaculture focuses on designs, relationships, interactions.
Wow.
If there are no interactions on the farm, that's not permaculture. It doesn't qualify to be permaculture. It's just a farm with so many things.
Yeah.
Because everything works in isolation. Chickens in an enclosure. No plants, no shade, no food, no protection, just the house.
No,
that's not permaculture. Because we're talking of design.
Yes.
Yeah. So fair share is the third ethic. Anything which is surplus beyond what we need has to be shared to the earth or the people.
Okay.
That's why you asked, do you sweep? We don't sweep. Why? Fair share. Because what we think is nothing, nonsense to us, like the leaves, that's feed for microorganisms. You do the urine, it's useless for you, but it's feed for microorganisms. And the plants, you see? So that's why there's that fair share, that anything which is surplus must be shared to the earth and the people. Wow. So these signs, when you're walking around the farm, we may not be here, but you can follow the signs, you can read the signs, and you can take a self-guided tour, and you can learn permaculture using the signs that we brought.
Wow.
So these are the ethics. When you go there, you find all the 12 permaculture principles.
Different types of principles that are being explained for permaculture.
So those are specific principles, guilds, zones, all of that. You will learn them using the following the signs.
You know what? I just can't believe I'm in Malawi. It's like I'm in a strange country, not in Malawi, because I never imagined that I can be in Malawi and learn so much on a farm.
The stories we need to uncover. And then you are the people, we are the people, to put ourselves out there, so that the world can learn about Malawi and know what's happening in Malawi. So I personally also really appreciate your effort, because you are exposing Malawi, putting them on the map. You know, a lot of Malawians who are innovative, you know, that's how we should be working. Putting Malawi on the map, and that's how we can contribute towards national development.
Thank you.
We've got an edible roundabout.
I see like a boma here.
Edible roundabout. We call it edible roundabout. Let me eat. So this is edible roundabout.
Oh, it's actually a roundabout. Vehicles, they go round.
It's a roundabout.
So it's an edible roundabout.
Yeah, I just ate. Edible roundabout, so you can eat salads there. So you know,
I'm eating salad straight from the ground.
Straight from the ground. So we call this edible roundabout because it's a roundabout. But all these plants you see,
you can eat.
You can eat.
There's something to eat in there.
Even medicinal. This is Chilazi Mpama. We call it local yam.
This one.
This is Chilazi Mpama.
Okay.
The square meter of Chilazi Mpama gives you up to 70 kilograms of food. 1 square meter, 1 plant, 1 root. That's why I said it's not the size of the land that matters. That's where we're getting everything wrong. It is the value.
And the design.
And the design. If you understand design well, you don't need to be thinking about mega farming. You need to think about how much you'll be able to produce. So if you are able, if a square meter of yam is able to give you 78 kilograms,
wow,
how much would you be able to get in a hectare?
A lot.
That's plenty,
That's a lot,
you know.
yeah.
So we got all these. When you see all these climbing,
yes.
all these are yams.
Wow.
Yams.
So the yam itself is on the ground.
It's on the ground. These are just the plants,
the plants.
vines climbing. Then when you get there, you see the avocados there.
Yes.
That's a traditional tree. The fruit, it's called in Tukumpa, and you can see the the fruits are coming.
Yeah.
And this is in Tantanyerere.
Yeah.
It's a medicinal. And they say if you've got dizziness, for example, chizungulire,
yeah,
you take the leaves, you smash them, you soak them in water, sugu surazbeja in the morning, chizungulire jimata. And then you've got problems with your stomach.
Yeah.
You chew the leaves.
Because the stomach pain. Wow. I've got so many viewers who are coming from America. And they really love you know, like moringa, these things that helps in your body, maybe for the heart and the stomach. I'm sure they are going to be very interested to learn about
exactly this. The beauty with our ancestors.
Yeah.
Of course, we lost a lot of them because their own research was based on a like thing can cure like disease.
Yeah.
So if it looks like blood, they were associating that with blood issues.
Okay.
You know, if it's bitter, they were associating that with pains. So that's why you find the relationship that if you're having very like stomach problems, your stomachs, painful, very painful. If you drink aloe vera because it's very bitter, it cures.
Okay.
So that's
how they used to discover this.
That's how they discovered.
They were very smart, eh?
Very, very smart.
Wow.
So the inside of the roundabout is an outdoor classroom.
Yes.
Actually, we built these classrooms, the outdoor classrooms, before we built the indoor classrooms. Yeah. Because we wanted people to be learning about nature in nature.
Yes.
Wow. Learning about food under a fruit tree.
Yeah.
So let me take you to an edible car park.
Edible car park.
Edible car park.
That's where we landed when we came.
This is the edible car park.
I see already here. So on the car park,
look at all these.
Passion fruit?
Yeah, this is a passion fruit. When the roundabout, you see the roundabout? Look at this.
Oh, yes.
Look at this.
Wow.
This is the roundabout. This is the passion fruit. But when you go to the car park,
for those who like to enjoy passion fruit, that's where passion fruit comes from.
It's a vine.
Yeah. It's a vine.
Yeah, we've got over 2,000 passion fruits on the farm.
Yes.
And each of the passion fruit vine produces up to 200 individual fruits.
Wow.
One vine, up to 200 individual fruits.
Yes.
I mean these fruits. And then when they are ready, they drop to the ground like manna.
So this one is ready.
Wow, this one is ready. Oh, sorry. So this one is ready.
Yeah.
And if you do this one, we have a meal.
So this is how the inside of a passion fruit looks like. Very juicy.
Yes. You know, that's why we live a very healthy life. We don't need to cook our food.
Yes.
We can just pick and eat.
If I can stay here, I won't be hungry.
So you see all these passion fruits?
I won't be hungry.
Avocados.
Yeah.
Cape gooseberries. Papayas.
I see those. Is that guava?
Oranges, guava. Yes, these ones. So this is a guava tree. I see some of the fruits, the small ones coming.
Yeah.
Here, this is guava, and this one is chitimbe.
Okay. Yes.
Chitimbe.
Yes.
This one
is chitimbe also a healthy food?
Yes. Chitimbe is called camel's food.
Yeah.
Because the leaf resembles a feet of a camel.
Okay.
Called a camel's food.
All right. So that's the name of
that's the name. The leaves are edible. You can eat the leaves.
Oh,
very high.
Chitimbe?
Chitimbe, yes.
Wow.
The soft ones. They're high in vitamin C.
Okay.
And the fruits, you can pound them and make flour.
Flour, yes.
For baking. Or you can make juice, like baobab juice.
Yes.
And you can also feed that to cattle.
Yeah.
If you want to be getting a lot of milk.
Wow.
And this one is the highly promoted agroforestry tree in maize fields.
Oh.
So in seasonal farmlands where you're growing rain-fed crops,
yes,
you can plant this one.
Okay.
But then closer to it,
yes,
Next to it, we have the yam.
I see something that is creeping. Is that yam?
This is yam.
Oh, so
this
it
is yam.
keeps on creeping up there.
And this is the actual root. This one, all of this. This one.
Oh, that's the actual root.
This is the actual root. This one. So
yes.
if you do this one, you see the inside, it's fresh.
Yeah.
This is the root.
Wow. So is that what the people eat?
This is what people eat. And the good thing is that these are drought-tolerant crops.
Crops, yeah. So if you have a problem with rains that year,
that's not a problem.
You still got food.
So you can have this, or you can have air potatoes. These are air potatoes.
Air potatoes.
This is an air potato. A potato in the air.
Is that a potato?
This is a potato, air potato. We call it chinkowe, Maria, fikingere, others call it nkondo kubedi. So it's
is that the one?
Yeah, this one.
So this one is the one that you can help with your
aphrodisiac.
Wow.
Yeah. So
unbelievable.
Yeah. So these are traditional staples. If you don't have yams,
yes,
you can have air yams like these ones. So those are ground yams.
Yes.
These are air yams. They grow bigger as we are touring the farm.
We might find some of them that are
You
big.
see the big ones.
Yeah.
So when they are ready, they fall to the ground.
Yeah.
So you can pick passion fruit.
You can also pick air potatoes.
Air potatoes, the air yam.
Air yam.
So now you see you have fruits and you have this one.
Yeah.
And we are saying 50% of the kids in Malawi over that, they're nutritionally stunted.
Yeah.
Because our meals are based on maize.
Maize, yeah.
That's a big mistake.
So we're not getting the varieties of because there's like fruits in the vitamins that you can get in there.
Because our mentality is just focusing on maize. People think if you grow this, they'll be competing with maize. Yeah. You plant that, they'll be competing with maize. But we're like, you can complement, not compete.
Oh, that's interesting. Because nature itself, it didn't choose to say this must be growing here, growing there. It used to complement one another.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So this one, it's an extension.
Yes.
Have loquat, more air potatoes. You see them there?
Yeah, on top there, yeah.
Air potatoes, and you see avocados. And
this is avocado.
Yes, avocados. These are cathedral bells.
Cathedral bells.
Cathedral bells, Kalanka opinata. So for this one, it's a beautiful flower. Yeah. Good for diabetes, high blood pressure. But if you understand the traditions well, culture cannot be separated from agriculture. Yeah. Because culture itself is part of agriculture. Yeah. People have been planting this. You plant this one, cathedral bells. Yeah. They call it Sambalikagwa in Chichewa. Oh. Because when the leaf drops to the ground, it becomes a new plant. Oh. But they say, if you plant this one, it keeps witches away. Wow. So good for chasing witchcraft or witches.
This one.
Bad spirits. Wow. This one. Okay. So permaculture doesn't just focus on food. We also focus on such traditions. Yeah. Because it's part of us.
Yeah, heritage.
Wow. Now, let me talk of this one.
Yes.
This one is a very interesting story. Let's stand this one so you can see the view that I want to talk about.
Yes.
I want to talk about this one.
Yes.
So when you're talking about a forest, for example, when people are saying permaculture, you grow food mimicking the forest floor. Yes. The forest patterns or forest design. Yeah. The question you ask, you're like, does your farm look like a forest? Yeah. That's the first question. If you are copying principles of nature into the farming, and you see maize alone, the question is,
it's not nature
that doesn't represent
nature.
Now, I wanted to talk about when you look at a forest. Yeah, a forest looks like this. Yes, because it's got layers.
Layers on the top.
Layers. Layers.
Yeah, I see.
What does that entail? It tells that every space it is utilized wisely.
And the plants that are supposed to grow on that space are growing.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like it is in the rainforest.
You can take the same example that you see in nature and replicate it here. So you see, you plant all these fruit trees, you're getting all these lemons. Yes. And you have ginger, turmeric underneath. Yeah. So these are, in that way, you're using your microclimates very well.
Wow. This is very nice. Very, very nice.
Yes.
And I love the passion that is coming from you.
Yes, yes.
And
that's avocado. Look at this. Food falling to the ground.
Oh, we just stepped on an avocado.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, yeah.
They fall to the ground.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Look at this.
That is orange. Lemon.
Lemon.
Oh, here they are. The lemon.
Yes. I'll talk about that later, but I want to talk about this one.
Okay.
Now, this is our composting toilet.
Yes.
But the flush one.
Okay.
People in the cities,
yeah,
they use flush toilets.
Yes.
They flush too much water into a septic tank.
Yes.
In a country where people are struggling to grow food.
Yeah, they're failing to grow food.
They don't have water to irrigate crops.
Yes.
Someone is flushing water into a septic tank
to go in the ground.
But here on the farm,
yeah,
like I said, it's about relationships.
Yes.
The relationship that exists between people, the structures, their lifestyle,
yeah,
and the whole environment.
Yes.
So in this case, we have a flush toilet, just like one I showed you in the roundabout.
Yeah.
But this one is the one that you can see because we are using it every day.
This one.
This one.
Okay.
So it's a flush toilet coming here. There's a pipe here. All the water drops here.
Yeah.
So because we have water here,
yeah,
we planted bananas. Look at how huge is that banana.
Yeah, big. Even the fruits, they're coming there.
Yes.
And the tree of a banana is a very big tree.
Big one. Eh? You know? The bananas. And there's another one there. We're going to look at it. It's big also. So by just planting the bananas here,
yeah,
you know, we call that relative location of elements.
Yeah.
So you are locating elements in relation to the local situation.
Yes.
So for example, there's too much water here.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at the water as a problem, we're like, there's a banana which takes a lot of water.
Yeah.
Or instead of planting bananas and start irrigating the banana,
yeah, now
you take the banana, put it where there's water.
Yeah.
That's all. So that's what permaculture design is all about.
But why is it not smelling?
I'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So water, we planted bananas.
Yeah.
They're sucking the water.
Yeah.
Smell. The smell we hear, we feel.
Yeah.
It's nitrogen.
Okay.
So nitrogen is water soluble and volatile. When I say volatile, it means it escapes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it changes into form and it becomes gas.
Gas, yes, yes.
And it's called ammonia gas.
Okay.
So that ammonia gas, when it's escaping, that's what you feel.
Yes.
You're feeling the ammonia gas.
Yes.
But if you take carbon-based material, carbon,
what is this?
This is sawdust.
Sawdust.
So you can take dry leaves.
Okay.
You can take maize bran.
Yeah.
All that groundnut shells.
Yes.
Anything dry.
Yeah.
Has good carbon.
Okay.
So what is happening is that you're taking this one.
Yeah.
To balance with the ratio of nitrogen.
Okay.
So that there's no excess nitrogen to
coming
escape.
out. Oh, okay.
So if you do that,
yeah,
you are mixing carbon and nitrogen.
Yeah.
If the ratio is right, there will not be surplus nitrogen to escape.
Okay.
No smell.
So if it doesn't escape, where does it go to?
Now there are microorganisms there.
Inside there that are
using all of that. It's a natural process.
Okay.
That's what happens in nature.
Yeah.
So it's going through a natural decomposition process.
Yeah.
So we allow this one when the pit gets filled up.
Yeah.
We empty it and keep it separately for 5-6 months.
Okay.
So it should be decomposing for 5-6 months, and it's a fully finished compost that you can use.
So you remove this at the end of the day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not every day. When the pit is full, it takes 2-3 weeks, sometimes a month. Yeah. Depending on how often you use it. Okay. There are things like passion fruits and other things that does not get digested. Yeah. They germinate. Oh. So this becomes a nursery as well. So now, no smell. Yes. No flies. Yeah. No cockroaches. Wow. Think of the toilets in the village.
Oh, lots of cockroaches.
Think of the smell.
Yeah, it smells a lot.
And this is much more safer. Yeah. And more hygienic. Yes. Than those
toilets we use. Wow.
Let me talk of the challenges now. Yeah. I want to show you the challenges of permaculture. Yeah. Let's walk here to see what's happening.
So permaculture has got challenges.
Oh, the challenge being hit by food.
When you're walking around, you're being hit with food.
So look everywhere. Look at all this. Look at all these lemons. Yes. So because they're very low, yeah. When you're being hit like this, yes. Those are the challenges of permaculture.
Those are not challenges. because as I'm passing here, I can just take one and eat it.
You see, that's the beauty of permaculture, right?
Yeah.
When you are maximizing the potential of every square meter,
yeah,
you are able to get food
everywhere in your farm.
You don't need a big farm. You see, this is the car.
Yeah.
You just get out of the car
and you start eating some lemons if you want to.
And now the lemons are expensive in Malawi.
Yeah, very much.
So when we're talking of farming for business, like commercial farming, it's not about the size of the land.
Yeah.
It is the value.
I'm hearing you saying a lot most of the time, size of land.
Yeah, because people have been brainwashed to say that if you are talking of commercial farming, it has to be big.
Yeah.
It has to be big.
Yeah.
But when people come here, we're like, no. Start small is beautiful.
Yeah.
Make least changes for the greatest effect ever.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built overnight.
Oh, that's true. Rome wasn't built overnight.
No, never. Never.
Hey.
You start small and build from there.
And then this building here.
So this is the house.
Oh, the house.
So once again, my name is Luwayo Biswick.
Yeah.
My wife and I are the co-founders of Permaculture Paradise Institute.
Yeah.
In Paradise Food Chain business.
Okay.
So Permaculture Paradise Institute is a demonstration and training center, which demonstrates how Malawians could be able to address the challenges we face using resources local to Malawi.
Yeah.
Because Malawi is a landlocked country with 118,000 square kilometers, with over 21 million people. Unfortunately, half of the people live in severe poverty.
Yes. And
they survive on less than $1 a day because of our lifestyles, our way of doing things. So in 2018, my wife and I decided to quit job.
Okay.
We were employed. All of us were employed. But having grown from, coming from poor backgrounds, I was born into a family of 12, and my parents failed to continue supporting my education because they never had the necessary support required for me to continue with my education.
Yes.
So I ended up being a security guard as my first job, and I was getting paid 3,500 by then.
Yeah.
So it was quite painful that I couldn't continue with my education. And ended up doing dirty work.
Yes.
Sleeping at night outside somebody's homestead.
Yes.
My wife grew up in an orphanage.
Yeah.
And then I ventured into music.
Yes.
I started music. I've done music with big names in Malawi, and I've produced 4 music albums.
Okay.
But then the idea was that we wanted to use music as a tool to address the challenges that we face.
Yes.
Selling music to buy food.
Yeah.
But then that never worked because in Malawi, for you to become big in music, you have to invest a lot. You have to pay the DJs, you have to pay whatever. We had a band by then. I had to pay the band, something like that.
Yeah.
So I decided to quit music. I joined martial arts. I was doing martial arts, but then the idea was that I had that anger in me.
Yes.
I was going to bed on an empty stomach most of the times. No food, no school fees, no money, no clothes, walking bare foot. So the martial art was just for me to fight whoever would be laughing at me.
Yeah.
But that never worked. Of course, that's when I bumped into permaculture because there was this friend of mine who wanted me to be teaching him martial arts, and in return, he started teaching me permaculture. And I remember by then, the first training, he just took me to a farm like this one.
Yes.
Like, you go to bed on an empty stomach, look, somebody grows
food everywhere.
Food everywhere. Wow. Oh, now it's possible in Malawi to grow food, not buy food.
Yes.
So that was my turning point. So I started studying lots of books, reading. I attended the formal education on permaculture.
Okay.
Because I got a scholarship. I continued with my permaculture education with Gaya University in the United States.
Yes.
Of course, it's the part that I don't like talking about.
Yes.
But it's the path that I've gone through.
Yes.
It's part of the life that represents who we are right now.
Yeah.
And then I remember something that I remember, which contributed to this one, is the time I went to Germany in 2017 when I presented Permaculture at the G20 Summit.
Yes.
And 120 young Africans from sub-Saharan African countries were brought to Bonn in Germany to draft a charter on the visions of the rural world.
Yes.
So I was opportunity to be one of them, to go there. So we went to Bonn, and then the visions we brought together on how we can transform the villages of our countries, respective countries, were put together into a charter, a book. And then we're like, okay, these visions looks brilliant. Why don't you take these to the G20 summit and present it to the Minister of Agriculture in Germany? So we were brought to Berlin in Germany to present the charter, to present our visions, to present our ideas on how we think we can transform our rural world. But then I wasn't transformed. I was just thinking on how I can transform
myself.
You know, but when I came back, that's when I shared this with my wife to say, you know what, if we could put this into practice, I think we could have a bigger impact than we are having right now. We are employees.
Yes.
If we're telling people you can grow food whilst you are buying food, it's not making sense. And we are telling the youth, you can take agriculture as a full-time job, but we are employed. So in 2017, my wife and I decided to quit job. And we came here in Mchinji, we bought this land. That's how Permaculture Paradise was born. So then in 2018, in April, we relocated. We came here. By then, I remember we only had one car, Honda Fit. And when we came here, the land we bought had nothing. Just slabs, very small slabs. Nothing, because the previous owner was just growing maize. So what we did, we said, instead of forcing the land to give us what we want, let's ask the land, what's your potential?
Okay. You had to speak to the land.
We had to speak to the land. What's your potential? What are you capable of? What can you give us? And then we said, okay, let's allow every grass to grow, every slab to grow. And we realized that we managed to protect and recover and rehabilitate 90% of the food we eat. So now we started with less than 1,000 trees. Now we've got 12,800 trees, of which 90% are indigenous that we did not plant. So that's how we started. But in terms of business now, we realized that the land, after doing the situation analysis, we realized that our land was pure Sunday, degraded, no fertility. So that's when now the expertise of permaculture came in to say, now we can put into practice what we know and reclaim the fertility of the land and start growing for one. Then we started with cassava. So we're growing cassava. I'll show you the photos of the cassava. I got them. So we started growing cassava. My wife and I, planting the cassava. Physically, because we did not, by then, we never had enough capital to employ anyone. So we employed ourselves, we were planting, harvesting, and selling in town. Selling on our own in town.
The
cassava. So after that, we realized that we managed to reclaim 45 mango trees. And each tree was giving us 1,500 kilograms. And of the cassava, we were getting the root, like one root was weighing 5.5 kilograms. And then 10 ridges was giving us 1,000 kilograms, 1.5 meters long. Then we planted the rice, which we were getting like, you plant one seed, and that seed was able to give us 7 to 8 tillers. And each tiller was able to give us 350 grains. And in 1 kilo of rice, you get 50,000 grains. So in four planting stations, we were able to get 1 kg of rice. So we were growing our own rice by then.
So you grew rice here?
Here. This year we didn't, but yes, we started in April. We have all these photos.
Yeah.
If you go back, you can see the videos. We have videos.
Yes.
Yeah, but this year we did not, because we do crop rotation now.
Oh, yeah.
So we did not plant. So yeah, we started growing our own rice, our own cassava, our own maize, and, the fruits and the like. Now the proceeds from there, that's what we started investing in other businesses.
Okay.
So we started investing in infrastructures, building. There's nobody who can come here and say, you built this because of our funding. No, we've been funding ourselves on everything that you're going to see.
So
on
the
this
proceeds from the farm has built whatever we're seeing here.
Yes. So that's what we started, building one structure. So the very first house I'm going to show you, the first house we built is a rammed earth out of soil.
Wow.
No cement. So we built that one, the first house, and we built all these roundabouts out of soil, just to show people how you can do infrastructure with local material. So remember, I was talking about mimicking the forest floor.
Yes.
And connecting elements.
Yeah.
Look at this piece of land.
Yeah.
Let me show you the before photo of that one.
This area.
Yes. So you see how it used to look like when it had just started. In 2019, this
is this one.
Is this one. This one was like this. We planted the first banana. Now this one is there's a shower there.
Yeah.
So the only job we do,
so
get a shower, all the water from the shower room comes out here.
Yeah.
And we have this banana, and we have the orange. That's why these lemons are growing good.
Good like this.
Because they're getting water every day.
Yeah.
And then we have the ginger, and we have, instead of onion, we have garlic chives.
Wow.
That's garlic chive. Very healthy garlic chive.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Can actually smell it nice.
Yeah, so garlic chives all around. So in this case, we are addressing the issue with mosquitoes.
Okay.
Because there's no standing water.
Yeah.
And then we are also addressing the issue with food insecurity, because we have food there.
Yeah. So you're saying these bananas, is these ones you planted here?
Yes. Wow. We call that evolution.
Wow.
So one thing we miss in agriculture is evolution, giving evolution part.
That's another word, evolution.
Evolution.
Yeah.
Allowing things to evolve on their own.
Oh. Let nature take its course.
Take its course.
Yeah.
The type of farming that people do is static.
Yeah.
You plant, you harvest. You don't plant, you don't harvest.
Yeah.
In evolution, if you allow evolution to take its course, things happen naturally. You go to South Africa, come back, you find
everything is just growing.
Yeah.
Without you being there to
No, the problem is that a lot of farmers won't involve themselves in farming. They don't take themselves as part of the system, they take themselves as masters of the system. Okay. Controlling everything, involving themselves. We are just part of it. We can sometimes get involved, sometimes not. Wow. So now we're getting into ginger jungle.
Is this ginger jungle?
All of this is ginger jungle.
Yeah.
Call it the ginger jungle.
Ginger jungle.
The ginger jungle. Look at the beautiful flowers. So ginger produces
flowers.
Ginger produces beautiful and medicinal flowers.
This is medicine.
These are medicines.
Yeah.
So you dig the ginger, or you can use the flowers.
Yeah.
You can Google, you find lots of medicinal properties. So for ginger, and this one is turmeric.
Turmeric.
This is turmeric. This is ginger.
Oh, yeah, they're different. Yeah.
Now, people live in the urban or suburbans.
Yeah.
They grow useless flowers and they slash and throw it away.
Yeah.
Here we are designing urban gardens which are productive.
Yes.
The ones you saw at the shop, they're just upcoming gardens.
Okay.
This is urban permaculture at climax.
Okay. This is like now when we're talking about urban permaculture. You are imitating somebody's got a house
like this one,
and then he's now growing food and he's practicing permaculture in the middle of the city.
In the middle of the city.
Oh.
Where those people are begging along the streets can just be going and harvest.
Yes.
Look at the roundabouts. We can do that.
Yeah.
So you see this is a lot of ginger. A kilo of ginger right now, you're buying it at 6,500 Malawi kwacha, even more depending on the market.
That's a lot.
Now, this is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep saying, the more we understand the value of crop,
And
the less we worry about the size
of the
because you know the land holding size, minimum land holding size in Malawi is just an acre, or sometimes a hectare, they say. But the hectare, not everyone has a hectare. Has a hectare, right? Some of us have just a small piece of especially land. Those people in town, they only have these small plots. Yes. They call kumpanda ka plot, ka plot ka 35 by 20. Those ones. Those are the ones we can design this way, make it more productive. So we have ginger. So it means you can also help to design for somebody who's got a small land like this, maybe in town, there you can help them. That's the job we do every day. And that's the food we eat every day. Teaching people that food. Yeah. And permaculture travels in our blood. It's in your blood now. It's a passion. For those who love like you see the chili here. Chili is here. Wow. You can have chilies, you can have turmeric, you can have cocoyam, you can have potatoes. You see the avocados, those big avocados. These ones. Show the people the avocado. There's one there. And there's another one here. Big avocados. There's the avocado, Yeah, the big avocados, they're just dropping to the ground, falling to the ground. I'll show you where they're dropping. More chilies here. You see? Wow. And we call this a food forest, the tree tomatoes. Yeah, there's the tree tomatoes again. The tree tomatoes, you pluck one, you eat. I ate at the farm store, but I can eat again. It's not going to harm me to eat again. Yes. So, you see those avocados we're talking about? This is the first house we built. Okay. This is the first house we built. And it was built this way. It's a rammed earth. Oh. So when we came here, so you make boxes and you compact the soil. Yeah, that's how you build this house. That's how we built it. Wow. No cement, just soil. Yes. And the foundation, it was the foundation. Wow. It's like a honeycomb. Yes. It's like a beehive. Yeah, I see it. It's a hexagon shape. And what happens right in the middle there? There's a room there. These are rooms. But I see there's a room right in the middle. Yes. It's a room. Okay. And this is the house. And now you can see the rooms. Yeah. This is the house. So that's how we built this as our very first house. People are complaining we don't have money to build the house. But you just take soil and ram it. We ram it. That's how we built the first house before we built the other one. So the other one, the new one that you saw, it's connected to this one. It's one house. Oh, you can enter from here. You'll be on the other side. Yes, you enter from there. You come here. You enter from here. You that it's one room. Wow. Because now this room, it's a multifunctional house. Yes, where we've got offices inside there. We've got storage. That everything is there. Okay. So if I'm not working from that office in town, you are here. I've got an office here. Wow, it's a very nice way to work, eh? Yeah. So now this one, look at those avocados. Yeah, lots of them. Avocados and passion fruits. Wow. So when we are designing the gardens here, we're getting outside, a little bit outside. So here we have the plants, but outside here, it may take a lot of energy for you to manage. Yeah. So this is zone 1. Now we're getting into zone 2 and we're establishing food forests. Food forests. What is zone 1? Zone 1 is an energy intensive area. Okay. Where we grow crops and keep animals. Yeah. That requires the most of your attention. Okay. So that's why you can be growing vegetables because you are there and you can easily irrigate. Yeah. But now zone 2. Yeah. You're talking of food forests. Yes. So for the food forest, you are minimizing the energy. Yeah. So that you don't become a slave of your own farm. Wow. So you want the farm to take care of itself? Self-sustained. Oh. That's where the word sustainability comes in. Yeah. But the problem with sustainability, people think sustainability is just being able to produce and sustain your needs. Yeah. To us, it's beyond that. We are thinking of a system which can sustain you and sustain itself. Yeah. If the farm does not enough biomass, but it can provide enough food to you, you are becoming, the farm becomes a victim of your own actions and deliberations. There's no balance. There's no balance. So for us, we balance. Okay. And then when you're talking of sustainability, it has to lead you to stability. Okay. And it leads you to soil fertility. Oh. Sustainability. So you have to sustain the microorganisms, sustain the soil, and sustain your needs. So that's why this place looks so rich with life. Exactly. Because you know, we are thinking of everything. It's an ecosystem. We're not just thinking of people.
But this is a science.
This is science.
Yeah.
We're not just thinking of people.
This is a science.
You know, agriculture, they say it's a science practice of growing food, whatever, but it's no longer the art.
Yeah.
We used to say agriculture is the art.
Yeah.
This is the art.
Yeah.
So you can see the architecture part of the design.
It's like you're designing. Yeah.
You design it that way.
So when you look at it, it's looking very nice.
Very
but
nice.
At the same time, it's giving you a certain function. It's giving you food.
Yes.
It's taking care of itself.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now this becomes zone 2. Zone 2's food forests.
Okay.
They are not orchards.
Oh,
an
zone
orchard,
2's are food forest, not orchards.
No.
Okay.
If you use the word orchard, people think a monocropped field of papayas and bananas and mangoes.
Yes.
Where mangoes are on their own.
Yeah.
Papayas on their own.
Yeah.
Bananas on their own.
Yes.
That's how a lot of people grow crops.
Yeah.
Tomatoes on their own.
Yeah.
Fish on their own.
Yeah.
Animals on their own. But when you look at a forest, like I said, there are strata. The strata are the layers. Layers.
Yes.
So you look at the root layer.
Okay.
So I talked about the yams. That's the root layer. Then the ground cover layer, you talk of the Nteto Kwangwala, this one.
Yeah.
Nteto Kwangwala.
We used to just eat this thing.
Yeah.
So it's called Nteto Kwangwala.
Oxalis in English.
So I'm getting something also here when I eat.
Oxalis, vitamin C. Oxalis. And then that's the ground cover layer.
Yeah.
You can use sweet potatoes as ground cover layer.
Yeah.
Then you have the clamper layer. So the clamper layer, you have the lemongrass, ginger, turmeric, those clampers, the clamper layer. Then you have the shrub layer.
That's a shrub.
That's the shrub layer. Okay. It's not a big tree, it's just the shrub. It doesn't grow into a big tree.
Yes.
Then you have the papayas, the understory.
Oh, that's an understory.
We call that the understory.
You're getting a bit higher now.
You're getting a bit higher.
Yeah.
And then the tall trees, we call that the climax.
Like the avocados.
The mangoes, avocados, those tall trees, the climax.
Okay.
So you go with the layers, the climax.
So on each layer, you're getting food.
You're getting food.
Each layer.
Yeah, so you're stacking functions as you're stacking production. So as you're stacking the functions, you're stacking the layers, you're also stacking the production, because mangoes will not be producing in the same season as tree tomatoes in the same season, ginger season, bananas. So you're stacking your function, you're stacking your production across the year. That's why
you're having food throughout the year.
That's why you're able to produce and grow food
throughout
year round with very minimal inputs.
Wow. I know you are now getting intoxicated with information. We will try to do some parts for this video so that you can be able to absorb. There's so much that we can learn. Let's go on.
Let's go on.
Yeah.
Part of the ground cover layer, you can get nasturtium.
What is this?
Nasturtium.
Me, I used to think it's just a flower.
This is nasturtium. Nasturtium is a vegetable. You can eat that. It tastes a bit like cabbage.
Yeah.
That's nasturtium.
And there is an aftermath, like a spice.
Yes, kind of. Yes, that
almost
one.
like a spice. Wow.
Yeah. All the water from the roof.
Yes. I see.
We do rainwater harvesting into fish ponds.
There is fish there?
Yes. This one you cannot see, but when we get behind here, we have another fish pond where you can see the actual fish that we're going to do some videos.
Wow.
Yeah. So fish ponds, we're harvesting water into fish ponds.
That's interesting. Yeah.
More bananas this
More bananas, yeah. Yo.
So let me show you this one.
Yeah.
This is where you get the information on what's permaculture.
Yeah.
So when people want to learn about permaculture, what is permaculture, they will read everything and they'll get to learn. But like I talked about evolution. So let's look at this one.
Okay.
This one, this garden.
Yeah.
So this one. It was like this.
But that's a small area. When you look at it now, it looks like it's a big area. But look at how.
Yeah. Remember we stood here.
Yes, that's where we were now.
And we ate a tree tomato somewhere here.
Yeah.
The station here.
Yes.
And
as
we
were
talk about
coming
the
here.
ginger here.
Yes.
You see, the guavas are somewhere here.
Yes.
Right? This corner here, this corner is this one.
This one.
See? And there was that mango, that big mango here.
And that was only in 2018.
2018 in June. By then, we had already started planting something. This was lemongrass we planted. So it was like this. It was nothing. This road is that road, and this corner.
And I can see you, like you said, that the soil is sand.
And you can see it. You can see it there.
But the plants are growing on that sandy soil.
Yeah. So we can modify and improve our soils if we want to.
Yeah.
But we cannot do it with fertilizer. We can do it with organic methods.
Okay.
So a lot of biomass, compost, the diversity, all of that.
All those avocado trees that we've seen in the 2018?
2018. And all this we planted. We planted. All these we planted. You're going to see a lot. But all of this we planted. There was nothing here. You can see. And then there's an overflow of the fish pond.
Yes.
From here to another small fish pond.
Oh, when it gets full, the water goes inside.
It goes there. That's another small fish pond.
Okay.
Yeah. So got this homestead fish pond.
Okay.
Now, these water features are just beyond fish ponds.
Okay.
Because we call these microclimates.
Microclimates.
These are microclimates where the climate there is very different to where we're standing.
Oh.
And that attracts specific creatures, frogs.
Which complements with the
ecosystem.
Oh.
So if you want to control the mosquito population, you need to have these water features.
Okay.
Because the fish will be eating the mosquito larvae.
Yes.
So now, instead of mosquito nets, you just have that.
Wow.
At a homestead. You know, we don't need these big ones. You can start small.
Microclimate.
A microclimate is just a simple climate as compared to the general climate.
Yes.
It can be under a shade. That's a microclimate.
Okay.
It can be there. That's a microclimate.
Okay.
It's a simple climate as compared to the general climate.
We used to learn this in agriculture, but we used to learn it to memorize it. But now I can actually experience it myself.
That's the problem with our education system.
Yeah.
They teach us how to memorize and remember things.
Yeah.
So you see this corner?
Yeah.
You see this one?
Oh, there's the other one going this side.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is the other path going this side.
And this one going this side.
This is going there.
See this? It was like this. Nothing.
Yeah. But now look at the trees that are here.
Yeah, actually, this is what agriculture has done to our country.
Oh yeah.
We used to have
taken everything.
All the trees. Now people are
we don't have any landscape.
We don't have anything. Yeah. The land, the world, which used to be beautiful.
Yes.
Like this, green like this, a forest like this one, the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
It's no longer there. That's why people in the churches are singing because they know they've taken everything away.
Then now they're
thinking they're hoping for the hereafter life, which they have no idea of, which is the problem.
Wow. But now people, the excuse is we cut trees because of firewood. But you can still get some pieces of firewood and cook in here.
We say pruning, So managing, when you're managing your garden, you're pruning, you'll be getting plenty of firewood. Look at the papaya now.
Oh, yes.
Get huge papayas here.
Wow.
It's a huge forest.
Yes,
it's a food forest. It's papayas.
It's like, you know, apples. This kind of forests, I used to see them in the movies.
Yes, apples, more papayas.
Because many of the young people now, growing up today, they don't know a forest like this.
No, they don't.
They don't, because you don't see any forest like this anymore.
There will be other people. Now you see the difference. What we did, we took this as a rural setup, urban. In the urban, you may have plenty of water. In the village, they may not have the water. So we're like, okay, in the places where you don't have water, plant trees. If you plant trees, then
they'll keep the moisture after the rain.
Yes, they'll keep the moisture after the rain. But in dry season, if you want vegetables, eat chigwada.
Oh yes,
eat chigwada. So you eat the cassava leaves and the air potatoes climbing there. This is anato, the food. You
don't have to say, no, there's no water. No, I can't grow vegetables. But this is a vegetable growing in the form of a tree.
Exactly. So more avocados here. We're getting into the backyard garden.
This is now the backyard one.
We call this the backyard garden.
Wow.
Beautiful. So in the backyard garden, similar to what we've just seen, you see plenty of custard apples, tomatoes, where you can just pluck and eat.
Oh, those tomatoes.
Everywhere you go.
You're making me to eat more of this all the time.
Yeah.
Because, I just can't resist myself.
They're very nice and tasty. Now you see the monkey oranges.
So this is another type of
monkey oranges.
Is this monkey orange?
Yeah.
Oh,
this is monkey orange.
First time for me to see mango orange.
That's monkey orange.
First time I'm seeing my Pachichewa.
My, yes.
Ah.
Then the other one's passion fruits.
I see that we are walking in paths.
Yeah.
But they're not like the paths that I know.
No, either side of the path, it's a food forest.
Food forest. Yeah.
This.
But also the path has got grass on it.
Yes, yes. Yeah. We don't like erosion.
Yeah.
We don't like erosion.
I see.
You know, that's why I'm saying that people don't know that the little mistakes we are making are contributing to the bigger problems we have.
Yeah, and also even bigger problems for the future.
For the future, because if you're not able to harvest water around you, how can you harvest water at a bigger scale?
No, you can't.
You can't, because the collection of these small spaces, that's where you make 21 million people living in houses, which are not harvesting water, and they have farms.
Hey.
So if you put together all these homesteads which are not harvesting water, that's a lot of water than the water we're harvesting in farms. And we're talking about water harvesting on the farm. You're not talking of water harvesting at your house.
Imagine every space that we have in our country.
Yes.
Looked like this.
Wow. This could have been heaven on earth.
Yes. And I'm hearing water.
Yes. Huh? We are getting to a fountain now.
Wow.
So that's another fish pond.
This one.
Yes. See the fish?
Yeah, I see.
See the fish?
Yes. Is that tilapia?
This is tilapia.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have a solar system, which pumps water from the ground into tanks, and through gravity it comes here, it goes here, no pump.
So it runs throughout the day up to night.
Yeah.
Wow.
So as we do that, we are adding oxygen to the fish pond. Yeah, to the fish pond. So we are aerating the fish pond.
Yeah.
You know, and we are also, you know, fish. The fish behaves like people. Yeah. They also love clean environment. Yes. You know, if you have black water there, the fish will turn the color into black. Yeah. That's why you see the black jumbo, because we have this dirty fish ponds. Yes. You know. So the fish ponds are not. That's why we have jumbo black.
But how come the water is so clear? And also I don't see these plants that grow in there, like the green. The water is not green, and then you don't have even. Do you have a filtration system?
No.
Okay.
So in the other one, you see water hyacinth. Yeah. So we also grow water hyacinth in such ponds. Yeah. The water hyacinth filters the water. Yeah. The water hyacinth provides shelter for the fish. Yeah. You have just to control it because it's an invasive species. It grows very fast. Yeah, it grows very fast. But this one, because the water is circulating. Yeah. So the water will always be fresh. Yeah. The water will always be fresh. Okay. Yeah. Wow. And then this is the backyard of our backyard of our house. Yes. This is where we get the mushrooms. The mushrooms comes in Massilia threads like that. Yeah. If you see the gaga. That's where the mushroom comes from. Yes. Here we have the hammocks. I see hammocks here. Yeah. Where you sleep. You can just you can relax. Yeah. So you're relaxing. You are watching the house. This is the backyard. The backyard of the house. Wow, that's beautiful. And then water from the fish ponds, from the water from the swimming pool. Yeah. So that's the backyard of our house. Wow. And then we have a natural swimming pool. Oh, water. That was a natural one? That's a natural swimming pool. Okay. Right now, because it's a rainy season, we don't put water. Okay. Because we don't want the ndele. Oh, yes. We don't want that one. Yes. So we drain it because we don't use any chemical. Yeah. So it's just fresh water like that. We pour fresh water. Yeah. We swim. Yes. We empty it. Wow. But then how do we empty it? We've got bananas there. So all the water from the swimming pool comes here. So you can have a swimming pool right in the bush. Yeah. A farmer is not a slave. Yeah. After farming, you need to relax. Yes. we used to think that farmers, they are people who don't have life. No. No. So you see, this one was designed for therapy. Yeah, you know, we've got the cisterns, you know, we've got the swimming pool, the sound of the water, the fountain, the swimming pool, you know, the view of that beautiful house there.
Yeah, I see there's a swing over there.
There's a swing, and then the hammocks.
Yeah.
And after you're tired, get a passion fruit and eat. You know?
Hey, you know, my friend.
So you have food everywhere. You have food.
You are very rich.
You have food everywhere.
A farmer is a very rich man. Eh?
A farmer is a rich man.
Yeah.
Well, we designed this one to show people that, you know, you can build beautiful houses.
Yeah.
But that does not mean your structures should put threat on the ecological systems.
Yeah.
We call it blending in our ideas.
Yes.
You are blending in your ideas with the natural ecosystem. So you're building your structures right in the forest.
Wow. This is very,
and
very
where
nice.
we're getting food.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay.
Where we have what we call the Worminator.
The Worminator.
The Worminator.
Because I'm hearing worms there.
Yes.
You're talking about worms.
Yes.
So it's a Worminator.
The Worminator. The Worminator. This is the Worminator.
Okay. You want to grow worms.
We grow worms, not we want to. We grow worms.
You grow worms.
Yeah. So this is where we keep the worms. The worms are kept in here.
So you designed this
look at this.
for you to get worms.
Yes, yeah, these are the worms. So these are the worms.
Wow. So why do you want to keep worms? Because we can't eat worms.
Yes, we can't eat worms, but look at the worms now.
Yeah.
So the Worminator is also called a worm farm. We are farming worms. The Worminator is also called vermicomposting.
Yeah.
Because we get vermicompost.
Okay.
The worm castings from the worms.
Yeah.
So what it means is that you have a kitchen.
Yes.
You cook.
Yeah.
The leftovers are thrown in here.
Yeah.
As feed for the worms.
Yes.
The worms will decompose this one into natural fertilizer.
Yeah.
And the fertilizer will be used to grow food.
Yeah.
This can also be used as a nursery.
Mangoes are already growing there.
If you ate mangoes, this can be a very simple, basic nursery.
Yeah.
You take this and plant
them again.
Basic.
But then the worm. What do you want to do with the worm?
So the worms, they are decomposing this one, and this becomes feed for the fish.
Oh.
So now we are feeding the fish.
Yeah. So you'll be taking the worms and throwing them in the pond there for the fish to. Oh.
We do that all the time. So
wow.
we do this, and then we feed that to the fish.
Wow.
So we've got free feed for the fish. We don't need to buy feed for the fish.
Unbelievable. This is amazing, man.
Yes. And every homestead can be making their own compost using this way. You know?
You can actually stay on this farm and never go anywhere.
Yes.
And you won't even feel desolate. You won't get bored.
We call it country life.
Oh, it's got a name.
Yeah, country living.
Country living.
Country life.
The only time I heard about country life, it's the cowboys in America.
Yeah.
The country life, they're wearing that. So you can do that right here in Malawi.
In Malawi, you can have country life, you can design country life, you can live country life.
Wow.
So this is country life where you have the peace of mind, you have the food you need, you have everything. That's all.
Imagine when you want to take a walk with your wife and you got all these paths and you're walking around enjoying nature. By the time you finish here, the day is over.
Exactly. That's exactly what we do. So we've got bicycles.
Yeah.
So we designed this one for holistic health.
Yeah.
Our food.
Yeah.
And lifestyle.
So you can be riding your bicycle.
So we do bicycle riding.
Yeah.
We've got motorbikes. Sometimes we do that.
Yeah.
We've got 2 kids.
Yes.
Our 2 kids have got electric cars.
Yeah.
So they go around with electric cars around here. We are okay, and it's well secured.
Yeah.
We don't even have to worry that where are our kids.
Yeah.
They go around with their electric cars and they come back.
Wow. Is this farm fenced around?
It's fenced.
Fenced?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all fenced.
Wow. So you can actually keep wild animals here also.
Sure, if we want to.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
But before we go there, you talked about challenges. And the challenges that you showed me were you walking under the trees and stuff. But that's not the challenges. But there must be some challenges. What are the challenges of doing permaculture?
Controversy. Controversy.
Oh. Controversy.
There's a great controversy.
Okay.
Between us
who
are advocating for organic farming, permaculture, agroecology,
yes,
with The normal world.
The normal world.
Real world.
So there's like a conflict.
Conflict.
Yeah.
So there's that controversy, the great controversy.
Yeah.
Somebody is pushing for organic.
Yeah.
Someone is pushing for fertilizer.
But why would somebody hate this?
Personal interest and greed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, personal interest and greed.
Yeah.
So they would want to promote their own personal interest. They don't want us to become self-independent. They don't know if we are self-independent.
Yeah.
Even our currency can gain weight.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because the reason why we are always like, oh yeah, the inflation, whatever, it's because we don't have anything to produce.
Yes, because
we don't.
If Malawi can have this kind of environment,
yeah,
I think there will be a lot of people coming to visit Malawi. Yeah, those who want to come and relax.
Yes,
some will come for therapy.
Yes,
they want to blend with nature. They'll be coming to Malawi, and it will bring a lot of money also.
Exactly. So we can bring in forex if we promoted such kind of things, but people don't even realize that. Yeah. So that's number one challenge. Is controversy. While we are promoting this, others are promoting some other things. That's number one. Okay. The rest, not big. Okay. Yeah. And but do you get people supporting your products, buying from you? A lot. A lot. Now I've got a lot. Yeah, a lot of people buying our products. Okay. Yeah, that is not the problem. So who is the target market? Target market, the general public. General public. We all eat. Okay. Do you have any supermarkets that also buy your products? We used to, but we stopped. Okay. Because at first, before we built our own market, we used to sell our products in the supermarkets. Okay. We've sold in Jipiku, we've sold in Spa. Yeah. In City Center, we had the Spa. Yes. The Bizunawati by the sanctuary. Yeah. We used to go to the farmers market, the Jipikus, the Shoplight. Yeah. We've sold our products in all those shops. Okay. And now through experience, we realize that those guys don't even want to differentiate or to hear about organic, whatever. They just, lettuce is lettuce. Yeah. Wow. Nkwani is nkwani. So that we didn't like. Let's go and see the next one. That we didn't like. So they were buying our lemons as normal lemons. Yes. So that we didn't like. Wow. See food everywhere. Yes. You walk, you have food everywhere. Food just falling on the ground. Yes. And do you know in like manna in the wilderness. Yes, these fruits in other countries are very expensive. You go in the supermarkets, you can't afford it. But here you've got lots of these fruits. Do you see all those mangoes germinating? Yeah, that's a sign that there were mangoes that we dried. Yeah. There were mangoes we made juicy. Yeah. And there are mangoes that we leave to germinate. Okay. Yeah. So let me show you the ones which are closer, but I wanted to show that one. Yeah. And I'll tell you the story behind it. Yes. It's a business minded. Okay. It's business minded. Yes. Oh, the story behind it is a business minded. Business minded. Okay. So if you look at all these mangoes coming. Yeah, they're growing. All these mangoes, yeah. All these ones. So these big mangoes, every tree gives us over 1,500 kilograms of mangoes. 1,500 kilograms of mangoes. That's a lot of mangoes per tree. And now we've got over 200 of these. We started with 45. 200 of these. So we get so much. That's why you see here. They're just growing all over the place. Look at here, just behind here. You see plenty of it. Yeah. Plenty germinating. Lots of them. Lots of them germinating. These ones. So we call this natural nursery. Natural nursery. We are promoting seed dispenser. Oh. Yeah. So they fall down. Yeah. And then they grow. So when you see these fruits dropping to the ground, it's not that we don't want them, but we've got surplus. Okay. And you remember fair share? Yes. So we talked about sharing to the earth and sharing to the people. So some of the people you share them, the mangoes to plant. And now we're sharing to the earth, but business minded. If you want to think business and talk business, you take a mango. It takes 21 mangoes to make 1 liter of juice. Yes. Or smoothie. Right? Yeah. And then you sell a glass of that, the one we got. Yeah. We are selling that at 5,500 the glass. Yeah. Right? But what it means is that we are selling each mango at 1,000 the kwacha. Yeah. Which is a little bit cheaper. Yeah. And then you dry it. You need 2 mangoes to make that packet, which we sell at 5,000 kwacha. 5,000. That's 2 mangoes, 2,500 each mango. Wow. That's drying. Yes. But addition. You allow this one to germinate. You put it in a tube. Yes. And you are selling that one at 3,000 or 4,000 a seedling.
Sure.
So there are all these ways. It's up to you.
Yes.
Somebody will think, oh, you wasted all these mangoes. Oh, you
why do
never
you plant too many?
harvested.
Why do you plant just
You wasted all this.
Yeah.
But you know what? There are other mangoes we harvested for juice.
Yes.
Other mangoes we harvested for drying.
Yeah.
The other mangoes we left for seedlings. We did not want to have a specific nursery to get them started.
Yeah. Now
because,
here they are.
Yes. If you take these mangoes and start them in a tube, they take ages, a month, even 2.
Yes.
Unless you remove the cover so that water can get in there.
Yeah.
Allow the mango to rot and germinate. Within a short period of time, they germinate like crazy. You just go and pick them.
Yeah.
And if you want to direct plant those from that, they'll never die because they'll be like they germinated the natural way.
Yes.
So that's how we planted all these trees
around here
using seeds.
So the avocado pears are also going to give you some seeds.
Everything, seeds, granadillas, whatever. So whatever you see on the ground, it's not that we don't want it. No, it's part of fair share.
It will bring the seeds.
It will bring the seed.
It will also bring fertilizer to the soil.
And then feed for the microorganisms, because the moment it's germinating, some of the things are being eaten by microorganisms.
Yeah.
If we took that elsewhere, we could have
killed those other microorganisms that are there.
Permaculture thinking.
Wow. But now, what's the message that you have for Malawians out there?
Let's wake up from our slumber. Simple. We are sleeping too much.
Yeah, we're sleeping, huh?
Yeah, sleeping too much. Malawi is sleeping too much.
Yeah.
Whilst others are coming here, they're discovering our minds.
Yeah.
Whilst others are coming here, they're building shops.
Yeah.
Others are coming here, they've got the bigger farms.
Yeah.
If you do a research, you find that farmers who've got big farms in Malawi are not Malawians.
Yeah. That's true.
Entrepreneurs who've got big businesses in Malawi are not Malawians.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? Those people who've got the most education, whatever, are not Malawians.
Wow. But why?
The schools, not Malawians.
Yeah.
So we're sleeping too much.
Yeah.
And we think we cannot do anything on our own.
Yeah.
But with support from somebody
else to help us.
Yes. So that's the number one message. Let's wake up from our slumber.
Yeah.
Everyone is given the same amount of time on the earth.
Yeah.
We sleep
we sleep too long.
Too long.
Yeah.
You know, everyone dreams every day.
Yeah.
Let's put those dreams into reality.
Action. Yeah.
If you're a farmer, that's your passion.
Yes.
Take it to another level.
Yeah.
You can contextualize it. You can also contemplate it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, another thing is we don't like to contemplate things.
Yeah.
And we don't also like to contextualize things to suit our environment.
Yes.
Copying too much. So Malawians are fond of copying.
And they're not copying the right way.
They are not copying the right way. That's why you cannot define Malawian music.
Yeah. All the music is all copied.
No. It's all copied.
Genres. We copy
reggae music, it's copied.
Yeah.
Hip hop is copied.
Yeah.
Everything is copied.
Yeah.
Even the farming itself, we are copying.
Yeah.
And we've come to the point where we're saying that we can't farm without a tractor.
Yeah, that's
There are not tractors in the forest.
Yeah, I didn't see any.
And even here, we have these trucks. We can buy tractors, but the thing is, where am I going to drive the tractor?
Yes, you don't need a tractor.
No. We don't need, because we've got a farm like this one, which takes care of itself.
Permaculture.
That's permaculture. I don't need a tractor where I have these trees to dig.
Yeah.
Let's walk a little bit so we finish.
Wow.
Because it's a big farm.
Yeah, it's very big.
It's a big farm.
Very, very big.
Yeah. So we got the rural setup.
Yes.
Where like people in the villages.
Yeah.
Stop sweeping. Grow food.
Yeah, that's true.
You are sweeping too much. Grow food.
But maybe we think that if we sleep, we will go and have some dreams. So we can dream and come up with ideas.
Maybe. Look at this now.
Wow.
So we can even get in here.
Yes.
So we're walking through a food forest. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
You see, if you start counting the lemons I showed you, the papayas I showed you, that's a lot. It's a big farm.
Yeah.
The problem is people would want to see all the lemons in one line, straight line on the same farm.
They don't want to see them dispersed around the farm.
That's not how a forest works. Yeah, so you see all these.
This is a forest.
Yeah, bananas. It's a food forest. Look at all these lemons.
Yeah.
And look at all those
On
lemons
top
up
of
there.
there. Sure.
Lots of lemons and lots of them dropping to the ground.
Yeah. I was warned when I was coming here that there's just too much shade. And I thought you will have to do 2 parts or 3 parts.
It's too much information.
Too much.
Too much to see. Too much to see.
So
So
this
one, it's another version of the roundabouts.
Wow.
So the traditional roundabouts this side.
So you can come book and come here, sleep,
yes,
and relax.
Yes, you see?
Forget about all your problems.
Yes.
You sleep in here.
You sleep in there.
You do your barbecue. You fry here.
You see.
You sit over there.
You sit over there. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. We also keep small animals for us to eat.
Yeah.
So I'll also show you. So
Animals.
This side we've got animals.
Yeah.
The farm goes. This is not even quarter of the farm.
Yeah.
The farm goes.
Wow.
This, but you see this. Let's go this way. You see the passion fruits, plenty of food
growing everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's just like food everywhere.
It's a food forest. It's a food. Look at this. It's a food forest.
Sure. Just like in those olden days.
Yes. Yes.
Before we messed up the environment.
Yes.
Hey.
So this is where we also keep our traditions.
Remember
chikwatu?
Yeah.
Chikwatu is a leaf bag which our parents used to keep dried vegetables.
So inside here you keeping vegetables?
We have telele here.
Yeah.
We have okra. Here we have unkwani.
You keeping food in there?
There's dried leaves here.
For the future.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, I see.
Here.
For the future use.
That's how our parents kept dried vegetables.
Wow.
This way. So we are keeping that tradition.
Yes.
You see here, pumpkins from last year. People don't know pumpkins can last for 12 plus months. This is pumpkin from last year.
Are you gonna eat it?
Yes. If it's still fresh, still hard, and still
heavy,
you
can eat.
You can eat it.
But otherwise, you can also keep it for the seeds.
Yes. Yes, you can also keep it for the seeds. So we're just keeping the heritage, just reminding people they used to keep their seeds this way, reminding them this is mato.
You're keeping mato?
We're keeping mato. So
why are you keeping mato?
Seed.
Is this a seed?
Yes.
Mchipsa. Wow.
This is mchipsa. We also eat in Tonongoli. This is in Tonongoli mchipsa. Our own chocolate.
African chocolate.
African chocolate.
Yo.
We keep it here.
I see there's a lot of
I talked about chisekese, chitimbe from last year. We've got all that.
Amazing. Look at that.
Passion fruit from last year. Kalongonda from last year. We've got all of that. And
all these you can also sell them.
Yes. You can also sell them. We've got a bigger storage where we keep this.
Yeah.
This is for teaching. So if people want to buy, then we pack them and sell.
Yeah. I heard you talking about teaching. So can people come from outside Malawi to come and learn here?
They do come.
And if they want to come, how do they go about it?
So they can go on the website, they click on the link, it gives them a form to fill the form, they fill the form, and they subscribe to the trainings, everything is there, the cost of the trainings are there. People do come from all over the world to learn here.
Okay.
We have lots of programs. We have the schools for international training where universities from America, different universities, send the students here.
Yes.
In 2 weeks' time, we're having another cohort. So we usually have 2 cohorts from the United States in March.
Okay.
We have 1 cohort. In October, we do have another cohort. Sometimes we do have 3 cohorts.
Yes.
So the undergraduate and the postgraduates. They do come here. And the locals. The locals also subscribe.
Okay.
They come here, they learn. Students from local universities also come. Couples.
Oh, yes.
Now we are getting a lot of couples
coming to learn
more
about permaculture so that they can go and build their house
and start a new life. Yes, we've had lawyers coming, we've had member parliaments coming, we've got professors coming here, we've got lots of people from all scores of life.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what about our friends who are in diaspora?
Those in diaspora, there are a lot of people in diaspora we are connected online.
Okay.
Some of them are learning online through questions. Some are learning through our YouTube and our media handles, social media handles.
Yes.
You know, through emails and the like. Yeah, we do that.
So if somebody is in diaspora, wants to start a permaculture farm and they want you to assist them, will you be able to assist them?
We do go elsewhere.
Yeah.
They do come here or also do online.
Okay. So do you have a website, you said?
Yes.
What is the website?
It's www.permacultureinstitute.org.
Okay.
Yeah. People should be able to click there and they will be up to date on everything happening here.
Thank you.
All the newsletters of everything happening, they'll find it there.
Yeah.
They can also, if they go on the website, the website will direct them to our Facebook page.
Okay.
Our LinkedIn page, our all the videos on YouTube.
Yes.
You find the link there, and then it will direct you to all the videos, thousands of videos on YouTube.
On YouTube. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you very much. Welcome. Is there anything else that is remaining that we can see?
Let's finish with animals because of time.
Yes,
for the interest of time.
Yeah.
We are getting into the animal kingdom.
So this is the animal kingdom.
We call it animal kingdom because it's their own territory.
Okay.
So remember, like I said, that for the animals, they're also like people.
Yeah.
We have their natural environment.
Yes.
With trees, whatever. Let's get in there.
Okay.
But now these are not for sale. These are just for us to eat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just for family.
Wow.
Not for sale. We've got other animals on the other farm. We've got cattle, sheep, and goats.
Yes.
But here we just have small animals.
Wow, it's really a kingdom here. In other countries, they will say this is a zoo.
Yeah.
Wow. So you are calling them?
Yeah, so they come, you see.
Yeah. Yeah, there they are, they're coming.
So they come. So we've got chickens here.
Yeah. So these chickens, they're almost like they're free-range chicken. They're just moving around. Semi-free range.
Free range.
You feed them.
Yeah, some free range in a sense that we have what we call managed feeding plots.
Managed feeding plots.
Managing grazing plots.
Okay.
So these are managed grazing plots where you allow, this is 1 acre, which is fenced off.
Okay.
And it's all bush.
Yes.
So we introduce the animals in one place.
Okay.
Where they have to eat. They're eating.
Yeah.
They're digging. They're breaking pest and disease cycle.
Yeah.
They're clearing the land to look like this.
Okay.
After they've cleared, we move them. And I'll show you some of the plots which are rehabilitating. Yeah. And some of the plots which have been used. So this one has been used up. Yeah. You can nothing growing there. Yeah.
So you move them later on.
Move them. Yeah. And this one, we've planted fruit trees around to have live pods. Okay. Here. So you see eggs there.
Oh, they're laying eggs.
Yeah, eat eggs there.
Yeah.
All these are managed.
Okay.
So let me show you the ones which are being rehabilitated. So this is one of the plot which is under rehabilitation.
There was you put the chicken there, they were eating and then they
fertilizing the land.
They made the land clear like that. Now you move them. Now it's starting to come again.
Yes. So we move these to specific areas. Like after this one, we are going to build here. They eat, we build there. That's why we left this bush.
So these houses, they'll be moved and you build
just the fence. Just the
fence. The fence. Yeah. Just the fence. All right.
Just the fence.
Okay.
Yeah. The houses, you leave them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here it was also like that. Here's the rehabilitating.
So what is the objection? What do you want to achieve by doing this?
We want to achieve both.
Okay.
One, allowing the land to heal.
Okay.
2, providing the animals with free feed.
Okay.
Organic feed.
So you don't throw food in there?
We do supplement a little bit.
Okay.
From here
to
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes maize bran.
Yeah.
And those are the moringas I talked about. That's why you see all those grasses.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, these are the grasses which they give them every day.
Okay.
And then we move them to another spot.
Okay.
So we rotate them.
All right.
You go to Zimbabwe at Dimbangombe in Victoria Falls.
Yeah.
You will find a bigger system. They call it holistic land management.
Okay.
Where they use animals to heal the land.
Oh.
And if you visit that one, you see that the national park next to it is more degraded than this one.
Yeah.
So it's a powerful tool to use the animals to heal the land. Look at this one.
Yeah, it's healed.
It's healed
Growing
by the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are controlling the animals. We don't want the animals to eat everything. It's healed. Now we can bring the animals to eat there.
Wow.